Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Wait, I haven't even put lip balm on. I haven't put my lip balm on.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, if you can't tell by the title, we are going to be playing with Made by Mitchell's new palette. Now I know that they only just launched in October, and in October they launched like their two bigger palettes. I have done a review on the Head in the Clouds. I also have done a review on Feet on the Ground, but that'll be coming after this video, so stay tuned for that. I'll of course link the Head in the Clouds video up in the cards, also in the description box down below, so if you want to go and check that one out you can. And he also launched blushes, liquid blushes. I've explained in the Head in the Clouds video that I didn't pick any of them up. They just weren't really like my kind of thing. I don't really like liquid blushes, like that kind of thing. They're not my jam. He also launched like brushes, like a mirror, some makeup cases, that kind of thing. I was going to pick up some brushes, but then I decided I just didn't need them. Especially because at the time that he launched this mini palette, he then launched like a little bit of a Black Friday sale, so some things went on sale, that kind of thing. But I literally just picked up the palette. So yeah, we're going to be doing a full review, swatches, tutorial, that kind of thing. So let's jump straight on into it. Okay, so like I just said, he's launched his new mini palette. Look how cute this is. I love the packaging. It's actually quite big for a mini palette. Like if I compare it to the Revolution X Friends mini palettes, like these are quite small in comparison to this one. Like as you can see, the Mitchell one is quite a bit bigger, which I'm actually glad about, because like even though they have the same amount of shades, like I love a bigger palette, like, and especially because the palette did cost £25. It was a little bit expensive. This palette obviously is quite big. I like the size of it. I think it's so cute. This is his mini Mitchell volume 1 palette, by the way, guys. So I'm guessing he's going to be launching more than one, but this is what it looks like. Love it. It also does come in a mini pouch. So if you've seen my other video with the Head in the Clouds, you know that his bigger palettes do come with a big pouch as well, but this one comes with a little mini one, and it is like a neon green. His like whole brand aesthetic, like his brushes, his mirror, his like makeup cases, I think they're all like a neon green colour. So I do like how he's kind of stuck to that and just kept it like a neon green, but I love the little touch of the pouch. I think it's so cute. So you do get like a little pouch with this. I do just want to say that like the zips on all of them seem to be fine. Like I thought maybe like there might be like a bit of a faulty zip with one of them, but mine have been fine. So yes, it literally just has the M on it, really cute. And then obviously it comes in the box. The box is the same like design as the palette, so it's basically got the same thing on it. So it's got the name of the palette on it. It's also got like a little quote here, like it just basically says that it's like neutral mattes, pops of blues. It also has a pressed pigment palette, and it also does say like all the little ingredients and stuff in case you guys are interested. Oh yeah, the palette is £25 by the way, guys, and also the shipping is still £5. I'm pretty sure it's just going to keep the shipping £5, which is fine. I did explain in my Feet on the Ground palette, which you'll of course you'll see. I basically got this palette the same day that I got the Feet on the Ground palette, and I ordered the mini palette first before the Feet on the Ground palette, and somehow, for some reason, the Feet on the Ground palette, I got that yesterday. So I ordered them both on Sunday, like Sunday evening. I then got the Feet on the Ground palette on Tuesday, and now I've got the mini palette on Wednesday. I don't know. I don't mind. It's come quite quickly. I did explain as well in the Feet on the Ground palette that the first palette that I got when he very first launched, I waited a week for. I can kind of understand why, because I'm guessing a lot of people ordered, so you know, you've got to give it a little bit of time. But I know some people did have like trouble with shipping and stuff, and some people were waiting like 2 weeks, which, you know, it is what it is. I'm not bothered. So obviously this is what the palette looks like. I've shown you the outside, and on the inside you do get like a little plastic sheet thing. On with his other big palettes, they were like personalised, so they had the M on it. However, this one is just like a clear plastic sheet. And these are what the shades look like on the inside. I haven't touched this palette. It is so pretty. The shades are actually huge. Like, I was trying to think if I could compare this to like any other palette, like, and I don't think I can, because I'm thinking of the Jeffree Star palettes, like his mini palettes, and I feel like even these shadows are like bigger than that. I feel like these shadows are like full size ones. I'm gonna compare them to the ones in his bigger palettes actually. Yeah, so like, I feel like they are quite similar in size. I would say personally, I feel like these are like full size shadows. So I do like that. I like the colours in here as well. There are 4 shimmers and then 5 mattes, so I think that's a good ratio, especially, you know, if you're going travelling, you can definitely get a more like wearable look out of it, and you have your browns and then you have like a few pops of colour. So I think it's really nice. The shade that I'm actually so excited for is Snow Cone. Like, I feel like that shade is so cute. So I'm going to swatch the whole palette now. We might as well dive into some swatches. Okay, so I literally just swatched the whole palette on my arm. They look really nice. So we have the first shade, we have the shade Snow Cone. They swatched really well. I love that shade. We have the shade Walter's Box. Then we have the shade Appetite. Shai Tai, this is really cute. Halfway. Sour. Merwitch, that's really pretty. Cocoa Pop, I can't tell if it's like a really, really dark brown or a black. I think it's like a really, really deep brown. And then we have the last shade, which is called Wapink. Really nice. They actually look really nice. They swatch really well. Like you guys know, I don't base my opinion off swatches. However, after playing with Mitchell's formula for a little bit, I'm hoping that this is going to be the same. I don't think it's going to be any different. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to jump straight on into testing out this palette. So I've literally just zoomed you guys in, done my primer, that kind of thing. I don't even know what shades to go in with, guys, honestly. Like, I want to use that purple because, of course, it's me. It's me, I love a good purple. You know what, I'm going to take that purple shade. This is the shade Sour, so we're going to go in with this shade first. This shade does have a little bit of kick up in the pan and also a little bit of fallout. But again, it is a purple shade, so it's really nice though. It's really nice purple. It's definitely got like a pinky like undertone to it. I think it's nice it's coming out with a smaller palette as well, so if you don't have the money to be buying his bigger palettes, you can always buy one of the smaller palettes and get a feel for his formula, like how his shadows work, that kind of thing. I really like that shade. That shade's so nice. I'm then going to go into the shade Shai Tai. I think that's how you say it.
Shai Tai? I don't know. Okay. This
shade here is like a peachy pink shade. If you know how to say it, let me know, because I really don't. I'm just going to take this on a small, like, fluffy brush and just start to blend around the edges. I'm not going to lie, I love how he's got, like, actual pops of colour in this palette as well. I love how there's neutrals. I do love my neutrals. I know it doesn't really seem like it, especially because I always do colour. But when I like travel or something, I like to have the options for neutral shades. For instance, when places like reopen and whatnot, and when I can see family, then I'll be taking a palette that has a bit of neutrals, a bit of colour in, that kind of thing, because sometimes I don't want to be sitting there for ages doing a bold eyeshadow look when I can literally just slap a few neutrals into my crease. So I like how he's got a bit of both in there. I'm just going to go in with like a clean fluffy brush and then just like blend around the edges. I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to build these shades up off camera, build them up, blend them out. I'm going to cut my crease, of course I am. Of course I am. And then we'll be back to pick a lid shade together. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, literally just cut my crease off camera. Love these shades, I think they're so bright and vibrant, you know, I'm very bright and vibrant myself. For the lid shade, I've got to take Snow Cone, I've got to take it. I might dip into a little bit of the shade Wapink as well, but we'll see how we kind of get on. We'll dip into Snow Cone first. This shade. It's a little bit crumbly, but honestly it's fine, like still super pigmented, it goes on fine. I bloody love that shade, you know, that shade's gorgeous. I'm going to take the shade Wapink as well, which is that pink shade that I did say I might take. I'm going to put that Wapink shade just between the purple matte and the Snow Cone shade. Might just help it to blend a little bit better into the purple. Guys, how pretty is this? Oh, I love it. I love it. Both them shades pack on beautifully. I don't feel like I need to wet my brush or anything. I feel like they look good by themselves. I love this. I love this. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do this off camera, the rest of my base, that kind of thing, and then we'll be back to talk about my final thoughts. So yeah, I'll be right back. So guys, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I really like it. Of course I do. I actually really like it. Yeah, what do I think about the palette? The palette, I don't have any complaints. Of course, it's a mini palette, so there's not going to be as many shades in there. There's only 9 shades. However, I do love how there is 5 mattes and then 4 shimmers. You can still create like a variety of looks with this palette. For instance, you could go like something like I've done today. I've gone quite colourful, quite bright. I love the shades that I used, to be honest with you. I literally just used 2 mattes, 2 shimmers, bam. That's all I needed. I like how there's like a light shades in here as well, like the Shai Tai. Like if you're of a fair complexion, like myself, you can literally use that shade and you won't need to like dip into another palette to blend it out. Like it's fine. And then there's also like this lighter beigey brown, like a nude warm tone brown shade. Really nice. Yeah, I feel like this palette is like it's actually really good. Like I love the tone, I love the colours in here. I just love it. I haven't got a bad word to say about it. I love the colour scheme. Considering he's only like got 9 shades in here, like I love the colours in it. I think it's amazing. It's like a little snippet of his big palettes, you know, like gives you a bit of colour, a bit of neutral shades. But I just really like it. I totally forgot to mention, guys, that I actually use the shade Shai Tai as a blush, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I totally forgot to mention that, but yeah, it's really pretty. For £25, do I think it's worth it? Yes, I do. It is definitely the same formula as his big palettes. The shimmers are incredible. I didn't feel like I need to wet them. Like, they applied dead easy. They applied well with a brush. You could probably use your finger if you wanted to. The mattes, again, they blended out like a dream, packed on like a dream. I thought the purple might have been a little bit patchy, however it wasn't. So I do have to say that Mitchell has done really well with his purples, because I've used a couple of other purples from both the Feet on the Ground palette and the Head in the Clouds palette, and they both performed amazingly. So yeah, I'm really excited to create more looks with this palette, guys. Like, I'm excited. If you want me to do another look using this palette, just of course let me know. I'm excited to see what other mini palettes he comes out with. Excited to see what kind of colour story he comes out with, but this one I'm really impressed with, and I'm actually enjoying it. If you guys did like this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as it would really help me out. Like I said, if you do want me to do another look with this palette, just let me know. I have got my Feet on the Ground palette coming as well, so that will be like a full review, swatches, that kind of thing. That'll probably be up within the next few days, fingers crossed, hopefully. But yes, everything else that I'm wearing on my face I'll of course link in the description box down below in case you guys are interested. And of course I'll be leaving my social media handles above and also in the description box down below in case you want to check me out there. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!